What is going on, YouTube? My name is Michael. Today I am going to be talking about how weight loss works. In order to understand this, I'm going to first come by saying that there are two important factors that contribute to weight loss. Now, before I explain these two factors, I need to be very clear. I'm not talking about fat loss specifically in this video. I'm just talking about weight loss in general. I'll get into fat loss specifically in future videos, but in order to get to that, we need to cover the basics. This is 101, how does weight loss work? Okay, so there are two key factors to weight loss. One, nutrition. We will cover that first. Two, exercise. We will cover that second. To understand how this works, we need to talk about how many calories are in 1 gram of body fat, or 1 pound of body fat. Numbers and calculations are very hard for me. This is why I'm a huge fan of online calculators. So 30,500 calories per pound of body fat, that is a number we need to know. So if you do 3,500 divided by 7 days a week, it will give you 500. This is how many calories we need to be in deficit each day in order to ideally lose 1 pound of body fat per week. So how do we plug this into our calculator? Okay, so we type in all the numbers. It's gonna ask you your age, it's gonna ask you your weight, it's gonna ask you your activity level, it's gonna ask you some other questions. I don't know what they are. Gender. Plug this in. It's gonna give you a number. BMR equals this. Basal metabolic rate. What that number indicates is how many calories your body burns per day just existing. So this does not take into effect any movement whatsoever. It is just functioning as an existing being. How this is calculated depends on your musculature, it depends on your activity level, it depends on just how in shape your body is. The more muscle that we have, the higher this number will be. That is because muscle requires more calories to maintain than fat. Okay, there are more demands metabolically on your muscles than there are on fat. So this is when exercise comes into play. We have two types of exercise. So aerobic exercise requires oxidation, oxygen. This is a great form of exercise for burning fat. However, the more long-term or sustainable way to burn fat is by building muscle. Both forms are necessary, both are equally important, which is why I'm a huge advocate of metabolic conditioning. It puts elements of two into one. Maintaining and building muscle is going to help you a lot in terms of keeping your frame conditioned, keeping the fat off your frame. This is because building muscle is going to help you burn more calories in the long run. When we're going into a caloric deficit, it is important to consider our activity level. So how many calories are we burning? We need to figure this out. And what is the deficit? We do not want this deficit to dip below that BMR number, because then we're going to be dipping into body functions. We're going to be compromising the functionality of our body. So our systems won't work as well. Things won't be all homeostatic. We won't be all functioning correctly, okay? Get into in different videos or future videos specifically how to target fat. But for this video, I just want to talk about how to lose weight, how weight loss works. The number 3,500 equals 1 pound of body fat. That's an important thing to know. BMR calculator, these are all great places to start. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is something that almost every person that does some sort of exercise will notice: a plateau in progress. When we lose 5 pounds and we can't get past that threshold, this is a good time to recalibrate. Recalculate that BMR, recalculate or replan, reprogram, try different exercise methods, try increasing cardio, decreasing weights, or increasing weights, decreasing cardio. Play around with that, play around with the types of food that you eat. This will all help you break plateaus. To recap what we talked about today, we talked about two ways fat loss works: exercise, nutrition. We talked about two forms of exercise: cardiovascular and metabolic. We talked about how to break plateaus, and we talked about body fat how to lose 1 pound of body fat, be in a deficit of 3,500 calories. I hope you got something out of this video today. Please let me know what you'd like me to cover in the future. I'm happy to talk about all things fitness, nutrition, and mindset. The most important thing, if anything, is to keep a strong, resilient mind. Continue on your progress. Do not let any up or any low deter you from reaching your fitness goals. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment any questions, comments, or concerns that you have. I will be happy to get back to you. I will respond to every logical or reasonable comment that there is. Also, let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Again, my name is Michael, owner of Create Fit. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day. Stay fit, stay strong, and stay resilient.